Check, check. 1 2 1 2. Is this thing on? Chess question mark. Good tidings, good tidings. He's only forgotten to hit go live on YouTube once. Shoto NC, good tidings, good tidings. Hope you're doing well. We got a lot of first timers here. It's different watching me get fourth in real life though. Sugar Hugh, good tidings. Son, good tidings. I mean, I will say this: who's really the second-class citizen right now? Because the Twitch chat is silent. Just kidding. Nougat Malo, good tidings. Good tidings. Proving me wrong. All right, let me just make sure that I've spammed the appropriate Discord channels with the fact that I am going live. And you can't type and talk at the same time, which explains the silence. Here's the thing, I like having the AC on, but it always like gets too cold. This is like a ridiculous thing to ask for the viewing audience at home. But can someone in 30 minutes remind me to turn the AC off? And then 30 minutes after that, can someone remind me to turn the AC on? I feel like that's the only way I'm going to be comfortable for this stream. I'm not, if you think I'm joking around, you got another thing coming. My temperature management / regulation skills are non-existent, folks. I'm always either way too hot or like accidentally shivering as I record and stream. Nels, good tidings. Felix on YouTube, good tidings. Seblis, good tidings. Nefni, Oishi, Life Cereal, Lyra, Riddle Pony, Luna Leaf, Kiryu, Al Borland Fan, Aslan Silva, Sparrow, Lime Paws. Good tidings, good tidings. Back from watching Yusong YouTube vids at the gym just in time to watch Yusong Twitch at home. I will say there is a extremely high chance you end up saying single tile York in it at some point in real life. That is a very high dosage of Yusong mannerisms. One might find themselves completely lost in the sauce as a result. I hope everyone's doing well. I mean, the AC doesn't even seem like it's going right now. It's a whole thing, and by a whole thing, I mean it's impossible to regulate. There's no good way of doing it. You're either too cold with the AC on, or sweating buckets with the AC off. I've already started doing it. It's hard not to. I mean, I realize that I am like the source of it, right? It's like your dealer being like, oh, it's hard not to get addicted. I'm scared to say the words. Bronze Dionysus, thank you so much for the 4 months. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you for conning your Twitch Prime. Hopefully this flips up for Oradora as well. Thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate it. Holy moly. I mean, I don't have Mahjong Soul open. You would think that after all this time, I would know to start my stream, but also at least have Mahjong Soul open. You know what I mean? Saying York in it, DZs, etc. All IRL games. Sometimes I will like hear about Mahjong tournaments that happen in real life. And then people will tell me, hey, Yusong, I heard people saying left lord and right lord in real life the other day. And I was like, oh, you know how we all are born into this world and we want to leave it a better place? Me hearing stories like that, I think to myself, am I really changing the world for the better? Canoe on YouTube, good tidings. Yaroslav, good tidings, good tidings. I keep it cold and wear a hoodie. I frick with that. I absolutely frick with that. Plink, good tidings. Ground for a very specific kind of brain rot. I'm patient zero. You're absolutely right. They're gonna trace it back to me, and everyone's gonna be super mad. Hang on, Jack Steven Daedalus, thank you for the sub, and then Gerinomo, thank you for the follow. Your name is Korean, but it said Geronimo. I don't know. Thank you so much. And Jack Steven Davis, thank you for the 8 months. I sincerely appreciate it. I know I just said that. I just said that 2 times in a row, but I didn't want to like gloss over it way too fast or anything. Thank you. Krusty Socks, good tidings. Eli the Lemon, Duskalicious, good tidings. I've started saying Christ on a bike. Christ on a bike is fun though. Christ on a bike, I don't think anyone's upset if you're saying Christ on a bike. Even the most, hardcore person who's like a fan of Jesus. Oh, I believe that's called a religious person. Even the most hardcore person, I was like, oh, that's kind of whimsical. The idea of Jesus on a bike. I don't think anyone will get that mad. Yusong, I need to be honest with you. It wasn't until recently that I learned that right lord and a cross lord, etc., were not actual terms. I genuinely did use those terms in the tournament I was in. That's genuinely on me, because I say that is not your fault at all. Because I say a cross lord and left lord as if so brazenly. As if it were common knowledge, and it's absolutely not. Hang on, give me 1 second. I'm just collecting my taiyakis right now. Mega Man on YouTube, good tidings. No idea how the hair looks right now. We're gonna discover that together. Ready, folks? Compliments only. Check your PayPal. It's a black screen. It's a black screen. My camera's not on. Oh, it's a little chaotic. It's a little chaotic, but you know we can build back better, and this is okay, right? This is okay. This is literally if you wanted a taste of... No, it's not looking good right now. If you wanted a taste of what it's like right before I watch or record a YouTube video, Yusong, do this in the mirror so we don't have to do this with you. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. It's giving just the letter M, and I don't know if I like that. Ah! I can't get my hair to look good. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Folks, welcome to Mahjong Monday. It's me, your intrepid hero, Yusong. I'm not insecure at all. Absolutely not insecure. We're going into the Jade Room today. Folks, I don't know how to tell you this. I'm feeling good, okay? I'm genuinely feeling good. I feel strong. I feel like we might be able to make some waves. I feel like we might be able to claw back that which has been taken from us during the bad luck arcs. I think that if we are in a golden era of medium to, dare I say, good luck, I think we got to seize it, okay? If you only had one... Oh, it's hashtag Connor. Okay, wow, that's a really good name. Wait, hashtag Connor is really funny to me for some reason. Anyway, I thought that was gonna rhyme with Gooner. You know what I mean? Ever since we played against Gooner 2006, my mind has been broken. I thought that said like a different thing. Awoke, good tidings. Hidden Alice, good tidings. Crown Honest, good tidings. Good tidings. Yeah. We are today. The goal is simple. Ludwig voice. The plan is simple. All we need to do is not scream and panic, okay? That is the only thing. I think that if we maintain a relatively cool head the entire game, we are literally freaking invincible, folks. So I am going to play smart Billy Bean Baseball. I'm going to think about the tiles that I'm going to think about the tiles that I need. I'm not going to ahead of time, so I don't use all my timer. I'm not going to think about how delicious the San Pellegrino from Trader Joe's is. I'm not going to think about how whether or not it's worth it to go for the full flush. I'm going to play based off of feel, okay? I too much have I okay, I should not have been playing by feel. I found myself in this situation too many times where I just panic, and then, like, you don't think that the 25 seconds actually matters in Riichi Mahjong until you have 0 seconds. And then it actually starts mattering, and then it's genuinely humiliating when you are unable to pull out a win because of that. So I'm not doing that today. Oishi, good tidings. Set top box, good tidings, good tidings. Not gonna pawn. Hang on. Yeah, not gonna pawn. Look, don't get me wrong. The full flush is kind of alluring, right? What is this? Homer's Odyssey? It's a little bit alluring, the idea of going for the full flush, the 5-Han Marty. I think we have a pair of the Dora right now. I think that we can try to make this hand normal. I'm one tile away from Tenpai. But, like, I feel like I should keep this... Oh, this is too... Oh, no. Oh no, dude, can I just be real with you? Okay, 1 in chat, and I need, okay, regardless of whether or not you're gonna type a 1 in chat, I need you to do it right now. I could really use the help. I could really use the external validation. 1 in chat if this shape is just a little too complicated to parse, because I am 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. I don't really understand what tiles get me there. This is I was clicking and that's on me. I was genuinely... Oh my god. Oh my fuck. Oh my... Turn off the stream. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta get my life together. I gotta... Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my... Oh, and I am gonna deal in. Yeah. Yeah, I am gonna deal in. Okay. And oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. That is the saddest thing. Nope, it got sadder. It genuinely got sadder. I mean, I will be pawning. Like if I get the chance to, thank God. Oh my god. I'm gonna kiss Fue Kyoko. Mwah! Oh my god. Oh my god. God is merciful. God is genuinely merciful. That is so embarrassing. I usually don't do that, right? Like, don't get me wrong. I click around all the time, but it's rare that I actually do. Oh my god, God is so fucking merciful. I'm sorry for swearing, but it's just like tiles that you do not deserve after misclicking your way out of a winning hand. Oh my god. All right. Folks, I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? My life recently, and if anyone is gonna be mad at me for that, get ready to get guilt tripped out the wazoo, okay? So ever since the breakup, really, Yusong, that's what you're gonna do? You're gonna genuinely talk about one of the toughest things that you've experienced in recent history. You're gonna refer to the breakup as the breakup. I'm gonna need you to stop doing that, Yusong. Just kidding. I really like doing it. It's silly, and I think it disarms it a little bit. Ever since the breakup, let me cook. Let me cook just a little bit. Let me cook just you know. Let me cook just a little bit. I've fallen into this pattern of 1 week. I will have like a pretty normal week. I'll be productive. I'll get everything that I need to get done. I'll be single tile yorking it for the Dora. I'll be doing a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, I think I'm supposed to take this tenpai as my lawfully wedded tenpai, no less. If I press pawn, I think I absolutely do press pawn as well. But I think all else equal, I'm supposed to take this. So usually, like, I'll have one good week, and then I'll have a bad week, which is pretty under. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, Star, are you flirting right now? Are you genuinely flirting with me? Oh, you don't have to. You don't have to. I'm easier than this. You could lay off a little bit. That is ridiculous. Isekai Lord, good tidings. So ever since the breakup, I'll have like a good week and then a bad week, and then since then I realized it's like bad week and then week where I do pretty well and I catch up on everything, and then I'm really tired from that week, so the next week is just a bad week. I've fallen into this cycle. Not only that, I've realized that I've fallen into some bad habits, and that is, and don't say gooning, that is mostly the fact that, hang on. Like, in the mornings, I mean, again, I'm trying to lend myself a little bit of self-compassion. This is real, by the way, okay? You ever get a rib removed so you can compassion your own self? Okay, I'm gonna tweet that. Is that, I mean, I don't know if I should tweet that. I want to tweet that because I think it's funny, but I don't want to tweet that because I think it's fucking disgusting. It's a thin line between the two. Yusong, are you going insane? It's hard to say. Bro is going through it. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of, you know, it's got a certain charm to it. Tweet that. No, I can't, because it's kind of like a non sequitur. I mean, it would be funnier if it's like, oh, my life coach told me that I should get my rib removed so you can compassion your own self. But then it's too many layers. Anyway, so I have like a bad week and a good week and a bad week and a good week. And my sleep schedule has also been off the rails right now, okay? What is this, a roller coaster on The Sims made by a sadistic child? It is off the rails. My sleep schedule is off the rails. So sometimes I will, oh my god, a crossword is just YOLO sending Riichis all the live long day. I will say this, it's not like I have that many tiles with which I can fold, and by that I mean I don't have any tiles that I can fold with. This is kind of my best bet because 3 2s are visible right now. Yeah, not everyone's going to be a fan of this, but I still believe that this hand could do the thing. Like, we can get back into Tenpai. We can even go for a little bit of Tanyao, right? A little bit of Tanyao magic if it's in the cards. So I'll like one night I'll go to bed at literally like 9:30, and that's normal. You know what I mean? That's pretty freaking normal. If I get into Tenpai right now, if I draw, okay, I'll be real with you, okay? No, I won't be real with you. I was gonna say if I get into Tenpai and I'm not in Furiten, I'll go for it, but now I can't go for it because if I wait for the 6-9, 3 of my 9s are already gone. What is it? What am I, a dope? What is it? The first day in the Jade Room for me? No, I was born in the darkness, molded by it. I make good, sane plays here. And as a result, I'm Gigantamax folding. So one night I'll go to bed at 8:30, and then I'll wake up. I've just been waking up way too early. I've been waking up at 5:40 a.m. Yusong, do you have a rooster that lives in your backyard? No, I don't. Yusong, do you have? Are you setting any alarms? Are you training for a half marathon? Are you training for anything? No, I don't. So I'm up at 5:40, and then. What are you gonna do at 5:30 in the morning? I'll tell you the answer. Nothing. What are you gonna do? York it? No, it's too early for anything, okay? It's literally too early for anything to ever happen. So I've been watching YouTube videos from the hours of like 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. And that should be fine. But let me... Connor with a huge W right there. Hashtag Connor with a huge hashtag win right there. And that should be fine, but I'm realizing that you shouldn't, and this is real. This is your drug dealer telling you not to do drugs, okay? This is what I've genuinely realized. Holy frick, this hand is good. You shouldn't watch YouTube that early in the morning. I was watching a psychiatrist on YouTube, Dr. K, aka Healthy Gamer GG, and he was saying that you know, if you watch YouTube in the morning or you do like technologically like dopaminergic activities, it kind of just makes it harder for you to get dopamine throughout the rest of the day. So doing your normal things, doing your normal productivity, doing your normal single tile Yorkin in the Jade Room, all of that becomes a lot harder. So I am just, oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 shapes right now. That's a little antsy. That's just the tiniest bit antsy for me. Show me a 6 of circles, or show me an east wind, more preferably, and I can start pawning and cheating out the wazoo. But right now, I think that's a little too early. A little too nothing for me right now. Okay. Bofa D's nuts. Good tidings. Good tidings. Mario. Good tidings. Windows 11 crashed today and I lost a good round. That honestly sucks. I joke a lot about, you know, struggling with McDonald's Wi-Fi, but anytime a technological thing prevents you from winning a hand, or winning a game, that genuinely stinks. They have like a good, you can like load back into a game fairly easily and quickly. I'll keep the widest tile acceptancy you've ever seen in your entire gosh dang adult life. I'm not super happy about this. Okay, just kidding. I'm like actually the most happy about this. I pawn Eastwind, right? I pawn Eastwind and then I cut 5 and then I cut 7 and then we go to Virginia and then we go to the White House. I will say this. Rylord is doing something. They're cooking something atrocious in the circle suit right now. This is the most obvious half flush in the circle suit I've ever seen. This is, I hate to say it, good news for us. Uh-oh. They're cutting circle tiles, meaning that their hand is maybe ready. This hand is, please pass. Jeb Bush. Jeb, What happened to me? This is 77. This is a deal. Oh my god. 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 Anyway, good tidings, everyone. The point is, I'm gonna set a new rule for myself. Okay, new no. Which is just no YouTube before lunch. I can watch as much YouTube as I want, and because they're genuinely like YouTube brings me a lot of joy. There are a lot of content creators playing a lot of Magic the Gathering that I would sincerely love to watch throughout the day. But I think so long as I don't drain all of my dopamine in the morning and I have a little in the tank to, you know, be a human and go to the grocery store and do the dishes and do work and do all the things that I need to do, like that, you know, that's closer to my ideal lifestyle than anything else that's going on. Santa's not bad, right? It's a Tanya hand. We have 1 Dora in our hand. I will also just slam the like and subscribe if we get it, right? I think that if we're single tile Yorkin it on the 7, that's fine. If we're single tile Yorkin it on the 4, that's also fine. We're in last place right now. We need the points, and it's Riichi Tanya 1DZ. Riichi Tanya 1DZ is not the greatest thing that you've ever heard in your entire life. However, it, like, you know, we could always get sumo. We could always get something a little nasty on top. A little undeserved maraschino cherry of good fortune. Not to be Confucius posting right now. What do you think? What do you think about filial piety? And this is a real thing. I think about this all the time. Juicy Justin, thank you so much for the Prime. Incredible username. Thank you. Thank you and good tidings. Okay, so filial piety, unless I'm hugely mistaken, is the idea that you should inherently respect your elders. And so here's the thing. I think there's a middle ground, because as a kid, I think that you should, just because you're a kid and you don't know that much, right? You're like eating glue, you're like playing things on addictinggames.com. Like you don't know that much yet. Eating glue and addicting games. I've given you a huge window into my pre-adolescent lifestyle. Remy Leah, good tidings, thanks for the follow. Levlord is called Riichi, by the way. If we get to chase, I call me a Sapphire the way I might chase. Like, I might just go for it. I have no safe tiles anyway, right? Oh, no. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. I have 2 safe tiles in the 6 of circles. I guess it's not that bad, but it feels horrific right now. But I think that, like, as you grow older, you have the adults, they gotta earn your respect. You can't just be going around being like, oh, you're a year older than me, therefore I must like curto to you or whatever. Like, you gotta, like, I think as an adult especially, I really don't like it when people say like, oh, you should respect this person. Even if they're a super accomplished, like, whatever. I'm like, well, yeah, but like, I don't know, they still have to be a nice person. They still have to be chill to me. If they're a dick to me, I'm not gonna be respecting anyone. You know what I mean? So just, yeah, that's what I think. I think as a child, just because you have no knowledge of the world, trusting the people older than you, like teachers and trusted family members, usually a good idea. But as you grow up, don't give in to the darkness. Don't let other people just like, you know, take the reins of your life. Yeah. Respect is for sure earned. Like, for example, if you watch someone play a lot of great Mahjong in the Jade Room, then I can see developing that kind of, you know, opinion of like, oh, this person's kind of all right. Yeah, he talks about Trader Joe's a lot. And yeah, I'm starting to believe that most of his diet is microwaved in a bag, but he's occasionally clicking and clacking, you know? I've done a whole training on this, and who you show respect to is widely a generational thing. Boomers believe in respecting elders. Not me. Sorry, I'm trying to distance myself and be cool. Gen Z respecting people with experience. Millennials respect people who respect them mutually. I think that's good. I like settling on the just respecting people who respect you. Otherwise, like, you know, you don't have to hang out with anyone that's not giving you a fair shot, or a fair, not a fair shot, but just rather like anyone who's not being kind to you, you know? I don't think that anyone should be staying in a situation where someone's not being very pog to you. Hang on, can I just be real with you? This hand is good, right? It's Riichi Pinfu Red 5. It's literally just Riichi Pinfu Red 5. 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku. Raise your hand if you didn't see it. Raise your hand if you didn't see it. I want some honesty in the gosh dang chat for once. Ah! A crosslord pushes up glasses, anime villain voice. Let me show you the true meaning of Riichi. Let me show you the true meaning of Riichi. Please let me win this one. Riichi Pinpu Red 5. Riichi Pinpu Red 5. Go. It's possible, folks. Lock the frick in. Triple everything. Good tidings. We want good tidings. Thank you so much for the follows. Please. We got 4 copies of the 4 and 4 copies of the 7. I will say this, unfortunately, you know, the tile that we prefer is the 4 of characters. It's less likely to come out. Why? The Dora is the 3 of characters. People are going to tend to be more cautious with tiles that orbit around the orbit around the Dora. Wow, turns out you should never be playing defense. Like, look at all the juicy tiles that we discarded, and it turns out it was fine. Turns out defense is just an absolute sham. However, the good news about this is that a crosslord could have the worst day of their life. We are setting up the scaffolding for a crosslord. If only they drew the 4 instead of the 7, but I'm not going to complain. We were setting up the scaffolding for a crosslord to have the worst day of their life. You know what I mean? Because they called Riichi and they can't change their hand. We'll take the 7,700 point banger, though. It's basically a fake Mongon. We get some help from the Aura DZ gods. We're right back into this game. Hey, hashtag Connor, you're going to need a new hashtag username after I'm done with you, okay? Oh, people like that? Because you're gonna be so humiliated, and then people are gonna know, oh, that's hashtag Connor. He was beaten epically by Yusong on stream that one day, and then you're gonna need to change your name. Hey, can I just say something really quickly? I think I have a really supportive community. I think y'all are so supportive of me. Sometimes, and I'm really grateful, because I don't think I could do this in any other context, really. I don't think I could. Left Lord is going for 13 orphans. I got a banger hand. Look, oh my god. Look at this freaking photograph. I might not even call Riichi right now. I genuinely might not call Riichi. Pinfu, DZ, Aka, right? Pinfu, DZ, red 5. Like, doesn't that titillate you? Doesn't that absolutely titillate you? Pinfu, Dora, red 5. If I ron someone, that's 77 hundo points. If I sumo, it's a natty Mongon, bruv. If I sumo, it's just a 5 Han epic 8,000 point hand. So I think because we have so much pog, we have so much distilled pog in our hand, we don't even need to call Riichi, and I think that's the right move, you know? Here we go. NVLT, unless your morning routine consists of something really unhealthy, watching YouTube in the morning might not affect your dopaminergic regulation. Yo, okay. But I will say this. It's making me a little unhappy. I just don't like starting my days like that. Turn off the lights. Because why? We're living in darkness, baby. We are not calling Riichi. We don't want anyone else to play defense right now. We are setting up the scaffolding for someone to ruin their... We are setting up the scaffolding to ruin someone's life right now. And some of you don't see that, and I need you to start seeing it, okay? One in chat if you understand that we are setting up the scaffolding to ruin someone's life. And also that this is a pretty friendly game in general, okay? I don't want anyone playing defense. Look, I think that the 3 of bamboo seems like a pretty spicy tower right now. 6 of bamboo, it's only been discarded once by left lord. That was eons ago, right? And at the start of the round. So I think we're chilling. Right lord, I have no idea what you're doing. Right lord, you must have some sort of Yakuza. You must have like white DZs or something in your back pocket. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. Did I do that? Oopsie poopsie. Were you just having a good time playing Riichi Mahjong? Were you just... And are you going to be looking back at this with Maka being like, well, it was still the correct discard. I had no reason to play defense. And Yusong is just eating your entire butt? I'm eating your entire butt? Oh, and you just ate? Me? No, I can still keep going. Scooby-Doo, thank you for the 31 months at tier 2. Holy moly. Thank you. That is incredibly generous. Thank you. Here's the thing. Turbo Z, good tidings. Thank you for the follow. The other tiers of subscriptions, that's giga generous. I'm just gonna say it, okay? I'm not gonna pretend like it's not giga generous. So you know how there's a thing where it's like on Twitch, you can get a check mark next to your name, and that's been there, done that. I'm really supportive. Thank you for being really supportive community. Been there, done that. But you can also, there's different tiers of being a partner on Twitch, and the more like subscription points that you get, the more revenue that you get. And there's like a goal where if you get over 100 subscriber points, and you're like, what the frick is a subscriber point? It's an amazing question. This is like one day when my AP statistics teacher in middle school was like, okay, did you mean a percentage or a percentage point? And I was like, I don't know, and I still don't know the difference. Girl Luigi, good tidings. But like, if you get 100 subscriber points, and those don't count Twitch Primes. I know, it's literally 1984, but you get more revenue. Instead of 50-50, it's 60-40 in your favor. Here's the thing: for the last like genuinely like 12 months, we've been hovering right around 90, and I refuse to put the tracker. What? Yes, you slam Riichi, red 5. Yes. As the dealer, this I think is good. This I genuinely think is good. We've been hovering around 90, so I don't know. I think in the new year or whenever, in the new year or something, like I might try to do not necessarily a subathon, but maybe like a subathon that's contained. You know what I mean? We start at like 8 a.m. Best Jizzer, thank you for the prime. I sincerely appreciate your patronage. We start at 8 a.m. and the max is like 8 p.m. or maybe 10 p.m. because I'm scared. I'm scared that I can't keep up a likable veneer for more than 4 hours, let alone like 8 hours. That is disgusting. Can you believe this game started with a misclick? How did it end up like this? It was only a pun. I'm gonna shit myself. We just hit Aura 3. I can't remember the last time I hit Aura 3. I must have done something good. I must have done something. I must have done something wonderful. Sorry. Sorry, this is my Long Island roots coming back to me, you know? Pop-App, Goober on YouTube, Forte, Kulus, good tidings, good tidings. Jujudic, good tidings. Lelmon, good tidings, good tidings. If I missed you, please forgive me. Arachnid, Tectonic, Kegs, Eli the Lemon, Dante, Ihazarus, good tidings. It's all skill. Yeah, no, people don't realize this, but it's just like, I mean, you just know, you know what I mean? You can just get a sense of Oradora. Here's the fricked up thing, and I've only done this a few times in my games, but like, counting tiles to see what Aura Deezies is possible, like that's a genuine thing that you can do. Like if you are in last place by a certain point threshold and you need a big ass hand to get back into the game, holy frick, I mean, this is disgusting as well. This is just disgusting as well. If I draw into 8 of characters, I think I'm going to be slamming the like and subscribe button again. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. And we can accept the Dora, which is even grosser if you think about it. But like, for example, if I had a triplet of the 9 of circles right now and I needed 3 Oradora to get back into the game, I would look to see how many 8 of circles that I could see, just to see what the chances were that we could hit the 9 of circles on the Oradora. It's like, it doesn't really matter. And I think that people, you know, I've read Mahjong literature, if you can call it that, which is just like, you can kind of, like, there's this one truly wackadoodle book about Mahjong where it's like a Mahjong pro, and he just writes really poetically about the game, and he'll just say outrageous things like, a good player can just sense what the Dora is, and I'm just like, no, they can't. Like, what the Oradora is, and it's like, no, you can't. Like, maybe you can get an idea of what is in everyone's hand, maybe, and then after that, like, maybe, and the reason I'm not calling Riichi is because if we run PogChamp, if we have to fold, I want 1.5 million opportunities to fold here. I don't know. There's a few 6s that are visible. If we deal into a hand, it's probably not that bad. We see 1 Dora. Someone could still have 3 Dora and ruin our lives, and that would feel bad, but you know what I mean. AC reminder, turn off the AC. Can I be... Turn the stream off. Turn the stream off! Why am I like this? Oh my god. Here's the most fricked up part about all of this, okay? And 3 2s were visible. The 2 was kind of early. I'm gonna push a little bit. Okay, and then Crossroads gonna get it. I pay out a dealer penalty. They were waiting for a 6 of characters. I was waiting for a 6 of characters. Hey, you say tomato, I say tomato. That's fine. Bartleby the Scrivener, good tidings. The AC actually feels nice right now. I think I'm genuinely taking advantage of everyone here right now. But can you please remind me, and this is not how a parasocial relationship is supposed to go. A parasocial relationship is supposed to go like, I make you laugh, or we just, you know, or I'm just on while you're doing the dishes, or you're maybe vacuuming or something along those lines, occasionally glancing when I scream to see what happens. Or maybe you're watching a video as you're falling asleep. I don't know. The Yusong library of content can be enjoyed a manifold of different ways. Enjoyed. What does manifold mean? Did I use that correctly? Can I talk? Manifold definition. I'm about to burn my timer. Many and various. It's an adjective. Yeah, you can use the Yusong library in manifold ways. Is that correct? Is that correct? I used it splendidly. Teacher, you forgot to assign homework today. No, thank you. I'm really glad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I mean, this hand is good. This crew is good. This hand is good. Kegs, thank you so much for the prime. 7up, thank you for the 25 months of tier 1. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your support, everyone. That's very, very kind. I am taking advantage of this parasocial relationship right now by saying the fact, can you remind me in 30 minutes from right now? So it'll be at 4 p.m. Pacific. It'll be on the hour, no matter where you are. But the next time the clock strikes hour and your grandfather clock is pogging off in the living room or whatever, like, can you remind me to check my temperature again? Because I will not know. Like, genuinely, I think this is something like maybe a little unique that's happening with my brain, in the sense that overall, I genuinely cannot tell. Life Serial, that is so fucking funny. Posting the photo of my employee in TCG Card Shop Simulator because I treated that employee really badly, and you are feeling like you're in that role. That is genuinely one of the funniest things I've ever seen. But anyway, I think there's something like a little freaky about my brain, whereas like, I just don't know what temperature I'm feeling most of the time. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be, oh, you sung so epically quirky. No, none of that. God damn it. Okay. It's okay. We still have a decent lead. They're hitting me with a pretty, you know, they're staying in the dealer seat, which I don't like. But that's okay. So sometimes I'll just be really, really unhappy, and then later I'll realize, oh, it was 80 degrees inside, and I was wearing a sweater and pants. And I'm like, yeah, that's not fine. That's not fine. Check the exhaust manifold on your AC. So all of us doing like a weird collective word a day calendar. You can watch Yusong in so many manifest destiny ways. You know, honestly, I think if we started a poetry like workshop, I think that it would catch on. I think that people would want to join our poetry collective if we started one, you know? Anyway. Oh, there are some time zones on the half hour I ran, for example. Fenton Riichi, I'm genuinely like a pretty dummy, you know, I'm very dummy American pilled. Is that true? Are there genuinely some clocks that start on the half hour? That's wild. Oh my god, you genuinely learn something new every single day. Lord K, good tidings. Big Bird on YouTube, good tidings. I don't think that I've missed a million people. I was gonna say I don't think I've missed anyone. Rylord is kind of making a go at it. You know what I mean? I think no, they did not just rank up, because had they ranked up, they would be at 1400 exactly. Not that this really matters at all, but you never know. I'm one tile away from the big T. I'm one tile away from the big Tenpai. Again, because if you're new to Mahjong, this is actually a good, oh wait, hang on. Big Whooper, thank you for the tier 1. I genuinely did forget that, and I apologize. It took me a long time to come back, but thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, this is genuinely good Mahjong advice. Ding, 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 ding. Listen up, everyone. It's the one time a stream where I genuinely give good advice about this game. So you have to be aware of like your score and everyone else's score around you, and you have to be aware of 4 score and 7 years ago. Okay, but the point of this is, is that if we get into Tenpai with a 2 of characters and we get into a pinfu situation, there's no shot I ever call Riichi winning by anything here. Like winning the smallest hand even possible. And I believe pinfu only is that hand. Will allow us to exit this game with our heads held high in first freaking place, baby. So, you know, we're not going to be calling Riichi unless we absolutely have to, you know? Aisham Prod, you sung Yaku tier list when? Yaku tier list is genuinely a good idea. Holy frick, Rylord is making moves. They might, I hope that they won't be able to take my lead, but they can definitely, I mean, we're all feasting on the Saint level player right now, which always feels nice. That always feels nice. They might be able to get 2nd place before the game is done. I'm about to, check this out. Now watch this sick grind, or whatever they say in that meme video. Oh, I mean, that 8-9 shape is good. But I still think I want to invoke Despair. I'm going to cut the Dora first discard so that no one can somehow get into Tenpai and be single tile Yorking it for the Dora. I'm going to make it really, really difficult for someone to have a good time and to be able to use 3 copies of the Dora. Absolutely not, you know? Here we go. Yaku tier list sounds kind of awesome. I think it's gonna make people offended. I think people in the comment section of the Yaku tier list video are gonna say things like, "Bring back the dislike button." This guy is saying some horrific opinions. What do you mean Pinfu is better than some Yakumans? Yeah. So I'm just saying this right now. Like, people might not be able to handle it. I'm a loose cannon. I'm a John McCain maverick, okay? And I'm going to be saying what I'm going to be saying. I'm going to have no filter. My producer's going to be in my ear telling me trying to get me off the air, but I won't. I will not be backing down, okay? I'm gonna be wearing a shirt that says "Don't tread on me." Uh-oh. I don't like it. The people who have subscribed for months in advance are like, I don't like this turn that Yusong's content is going down. Some antidepressant meds mess with your body's ability to maintain homeostasis of your temp. I had no idea. Right now, I'm not on antidepressants. Not because I don't think I couldn't use them, just because of just how the bones have shook out, you know, just circumstance lately. But that's genuinely a huge piece of intel. I have a heat intolerance that I kind of didn't realize because I start sweating and don't stop even when I've cooled off. Yeah, there's something about like just like sometimes the body decides to do an epic betrayal, like we're Dan Giesling on Big Brother. This is now concerning. This is oh no. Oh no. Okay, this is 11,000. Oh. All right, folks, lock in. We might not be able to get the cool cat icon anymore. I mean, we still can if we get holy no. Okay. Oh my god. I need one of these gamers to do something. Left Lord, you're not a bad player, right? Yes. Please just call Riichi. Please just call Riichi, and I'll try to even like I'll try to give you the tiles that you call Riichi. You call Riichi, dude. 8 terminals. Eat my ass. Eat my ass. Eat my ass. Oh, I'm so sad. I couldn't go for, the 13 orphans. Oh, you couldn't handle my tier list. You couldn't handle my tier list of the Yakuza. I would give opinions that you would deem unsafe for the general public. Yeah, the back-to-back, the 9 terminal initial draw. I don't think I've ever seen that before. This hand is bad, though. I kind of wish that I was playing that 13 Orphans hand instead. Just because I'm like, how is this hand supposed to win? Oh my god. Wait, how is this hand supposed to win? Oh, I think this is 7 pairs, but it really feels bad as a 7 pairs hand. Oh god. At least with 7 pairs, we don't have to call Riichi, so maybe we can lull someone into a false sense of security. Anyway, this past weekend I graduated from my improv class. I'm definitely gonna try to take another one, but I might wait. Oh, okay. And it's just that's first of all, I dropped the got to go. I got a G2G. If anyone else was using AIM Messenger in the year 2008, well, at first I dropped the G2G, and this is just an abysmal series of tiles. Oh my god. Hand literally says ew. The worst they could say is wrong. No, that's actually wrong, actually. The worst they could say is ew. This is not okay. Like, we haven't drawn any spectacular tiles in a long time. Yeah, I probably will wait until I'll just do some like smaller improv classes. I don't know. I had a lot of fun doing it. I know it's like a real, like sometimes I think this is true in general. I think that if you are like dating someone and they're really into comedy or something, like, and maybe they do stand up or something, then it's like a red flag. Like, I think if someone's too into improv, well, I guess this is true about any, like, actually literally any hobby whatsoever, but I don't know, sometimes, because I think a lot of people, especially in Southern California, are really obnoxious about it, and so you definitely like don't want to do that. Hang on, I don't need to accept the red 5 because I don't need the value. Usually for 7 pairs you want to keep the 5s to accept the value, but not here. Stream more, live less. Thank you so much for the prime. I sincerely appreciate it. I appreciate the message loud and clear. No, thank you so much. I've even seen in some people's dating profiles, like, this is a long time ago, but it stuck with me because I was like, uh-oh, am I broken? Which just like, no, it would be like, no, you know, no conservatives and no stand-up comedians. And I was like, oh, well, it's not like I'm actively doing stand-up, but I've done stand-up before. I don't know. I don't really know what this says about me, but I kind of agree with it. You know what I mean? There's something like, I don't know. I think that it's okay to have someone doing comedy as like a red flag, but I also think for me in specific, I didn't realize that this was a triplet. I was keeping it as a safe tile, but that was a bad call. I genuinely need some sort of human, like, stage connection. Like something along those lines. Or just, like, I need for someone... This is... Maybe this is, like, a little selfish. But, like, for me to feel alive... I need someone else to occasionally make me laugh really loud. And I've realized that a way to do that, a cheat code to get people to do free labor for you, is if you just go to an improv comedy class. And then someone genuinely might make you laugh really, really loud, and it will feel really good. Sometimes you just really need to laugh, you know? And don't get me wrong, I have a lot of fun on stream. I genuinely do. But there's something about the human, the stage, the guffaw. I don't know. There's just something about that environment that's like really, really nice to me. And I fully agree. If it very well could be a red flag, and I wouldn't blame you. Zin 4, good tidings, good tidings. Standard Austin, Texas dating profile. Okay, please get me out of here. Please get me out of here like we're going Little Shop of Horrors mode. Downtown, when your hand's a mess, you go downtown. Holy frick, we're still in this game right now. Oh my god. VX1, improv is a red flag because it's exploratory and makes people unpredictable by nature. Gotham needs a new pen. This hand is interesting. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't think improv makes people more unstable. Mahjong makes people unstable. And that we can all agree with, okay? 6 repeats. What am I? The number of encores that Yuja Wang gives? If you understood that reference, you are legal. Yuja Wang is a world-renowned pianist, but she gives like 1,000,000 encores at the end of every single contest. A contest? Concert. If you understood that reference, you are legally allowed to type a 1 in the chat right now, okay? Wow! Wow! I could have gone half outside. You're not wrong there. I mean, it's not like we need it. And, I mean, this hand is a little bit awkward in the sense that, like, we still need to call Riichi with this hand. We kind of, yeah, that's fine. Wow! Wowie zowie. Sorry. But genuinely wowie zowie. Like, this hand is not valid unless we call Riichi. So if there is someone up there who likes me, who's a Yusong enjoyer, if there's someone in heaven that is subscribed and has rang that bell or whatever, show me to a bamboo. It's Riichi 3 Dora. Like, I don't know. It's Riichi 3 Dora with 6 Hanbas on the dashboard right now. That's kind of spicy. So how many points is this? 6 times 300 is 1,800 points free for the taking. It's not necessarily, you know, there's nothing to write home about, but I'm not gonna, one should definitely acknowledge that before, you know, playing too far into the round. Oki, I went to a long concert and there was legitimately 8 encores. Oki, would you describe that long concert as a little too long? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, the follows are coming in. Oh my god, the YouTube subscribers are coming in too fast. I can't keep up with all of them. Oh my god, it's lagging my OBS. Oh my god, all the notifications are saying he's conquered comedy. Aisham Prod, thanks for the follow. I like Long. I genuinely, I like the way that he plays. I think sometimes it's a little self-indulgent, but most of the time, at least you're like, I don't know, like a showman, you know what I mean? I think some people, you know, you can tell they're not really like a showman. And I just like a performer, you know what I mean? Like a lot of the times, and I say this in a gender neutral way, like when I was in, now I see why they graduated you. Hang on. You're saying that because my joke was so bad, instead of me graduating my improv class graduated me in the same way that a VTuber company would graduate one of its streamers for like a controversy. No, that's genuinely so fucking funny. That was hey poo poo. I'll give a +2 to that. I'll genuinely give a +2 to that. Right Lord is gonna win, and it's gonna feel so bad for me. Cool Cats forever, good tidings. This is unreal. This is Unreal Engine 4 right now. Like, I can't believe what I'm seeing to my right. That is so... I mean, if they got it, they got it. There's nothing we can do. It's not like we haven't been trying in these last few rounds either, you know? Mozart's Goats, thanks for the drop in the... Thanks for dropping the 5 gifted. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you. That is very, very generous of you. Thank you, thank you. This hand is good. Red Dragon gets us out of this jam. Red Dragon is so good that I just... God damn it. I can't talk. And then the burps are so frequent for some reason. The burps are so frequent, Yusong. Please. Please. I was not graduated from my improv class. I passed with flying colors. Thank you. Thank you so much. I say this in a gender neutral way. When I was in college and I was doing a lot of piano stuff for like pit orchestra, and you know, like if you're gonna want to like practice and perform a musical, like you need someone to be playing piano there. Not always. Like if you can also do it to the soundtrack, but that's not as fun. And it's not as good for the performer to practice, I think, in my personal opinion. If you're doing a dance choreo number, just do it to the... You can do that to the soundtrack. That's fine. But like for singing and stuff, like do it with the piano. Then you can play the notes. You can break down stuff. It's a lot better. But I respect the hell out of like a diva. You know what I mean? This is the most musical theater thing I think I've ever said in my life. But I kind of respect like a singer who's like a diva who like knows they're talented. And oops, thank you for getting me out. I'm sorry, Right Lord, but you enjoy second. Enjoy second. Just I needed to leave, okay? I need to go. You kept me stuck in here for so long. Hashtag Connor. I want to give you a hashtag apology. I don't think you get to play the game that much, okay? But I just respect like a, you know, like you can't help but give like a coy, knowing smile to be like, they're a little full of themselves, but they got a really good voice. I obviously like I wouldn't want to like, you know, hang out with someone all the time like that, but just like as a pianist working with people, like sometimes you just respect the frick out of someone who knows and is confident and can and isn't afraid to like really go for it in terms of performing. You know what I mean? Anybody else do way too much musical theater in the past and is unsure about how to marry that with their Riichi Mahjong commentary? Anybody else in chat thinking the exact same thing? Huge first place, by the way. Can we also just like relish in that for a little bit? It's not often that we get a first place, so like we should actually try to like enjoy it for a little bit. It seemed a little bit scary with Right Lord having, you know, infinity repeats and not the left Lord skin. Infinity repeat. Hey, hang on. Okay, I'm good. That was a little scary. It got me a little sweaty. It got me a little scared. Shy Toru, good tidings, good tidings. But I'm glad that we were able to pull that one out. Do I feel cold or hot? That's a great question. I still feel pretty warm right now. I might even bump up the AC. But now this is extremely important that you ask me, I'll say even in 10 minutes, that you ask me in 10 minutes if I'm feeling hot or cold. And no, we're not just starting our Katy Perry cover band right now. How do you pass an improv class not doing the homework, Fenton? First of all, +2s are in order. Second of all, everyone kind of passes, you know? All you have to do is show up for the classes and then you do a cute little class show at the end. Now, I will say this, it's not like you can get a degree in this. Like, passing an improv class only really matters in the sense that, like, you can then take, like, the next level of improv class, where you get to pretend to be 2 pirates at the same time instead of just 1 pirate, you know? So that's, like, the only reason why it matters. And in that, I just want to say, like, yeah, it doesn't really matter. And I also think that, like, if you wanted to skip a level, I'm sure that you could. It's frowned, like, if you're a total noob, though, I think that, like, and I say total noob in a sincere and loving way, just go through the class as normal. I think that's like a totally fine way to do it. I think that's the right way to do it. Okay, this hand, it's Nagashi Mangan time. Oh, can I tell you something kind of cool? This past weekend, played some IRL Zhang, and I saw Nagashi Mangan genuinely achieved by someone in real life, and I also saw someone get a Yakuman 4 little wins. It was mind-blowing. I genuinely could not believe it. 4 little wins is when you have a triplet of 3 of the wind sets. So you have a triplet of the east, a triplet of the north, and a triplet of the south, and then you have a pair of the last wind. So 4 little wins is that. It's not just a pair of each one. A pair of each one will not give you 4 little wins. In fact, it won't give you anything. I know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me that you love me more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, this is a really hard hand to play. I'm not really sure how this hand's gonna end up, but we're gonna try. And then also, yeah, the Nagashi Mangan and the four little wins. That was pretty bonkers to witness in real life. Would you say prima donna, first lady of the stage, girl Luigi? Even though I'm an English major, I'm not smart enough to recognize that reference. Please educate me in the Discord. If someone is willing to educate me in the Discord, I would like to know for future references so I could yes and. I'm out here rocking with my Bartleby the Scrivener references in the year 2025. I only recently learned who Sydney Sweeney is. I only recently got filled in about that entire controversy, okay? Madonna the pop star? Who's Madonna? Okay, that was a little obtuse. That was a little annoying. I hear you. I absolutely hear you. I think I'm supposed to fold this hand. This is like genuinely such a heartbreaking fold, but like I think I'm genuinely supposed to fold this hand. I could have done a sillier fold and folded with the 6 of characters. Oh, Phantom of the Opera. I do know Phantom of the Opera. You know. I played when we were in orchestra, we played one of the songs from Phantom of the Opera. I sing to me, you know what I mean? I like it when he says sing to me. I don't know. I genuinely, I haven't ever seen the full show, but I hope to one day. I know that it's pretty good. The Pfizer of the Opera. Oh, classic. It's Pfizer or Madonna. Like a virgin vaxxed for the very first time. That's okay, actually. That's okay. I lost confidence while saying it, but I actually have regained a lot of confidence since then. I'm cutting this. Lock in. Whoa. Oh my god. Okay, lock in. I need to stay focused. This is so spicy right now. This is so spicy. Like, move over, Lao Ganma. A new Spice Lord has entered the arena. Get us out of here with no one having won. Beautiful. I don't care that I'm paying 3K. I genuinely don't care that I'm paying 3K. B blog, good tidings. Blee blog, good tidings, good tidings. Hell yeah. Sydney Sweeney Todd. They've got good barbers. Advertisement for Sydney Sweeney Todd be like advertisement for Sydney Sweeney Todd be like, they got good barbers. Sweeney jeans. What was the exact wording to the jeans ad? Like, Sydney Sweeney's got good genes, right? Something along those lines. I don't know. I think this tweet could do numbers. Okay? Okay. All right, here we go. Not the mic mute. Did I mute my mic? No, I would think I was just laughing. Did I genuinely mute my mic? Is my mic muted right now? Or I'm seeing myself. I'm seeing the levels. I'm seeing the level. Okay, not muted. Okay, we can hear you. Okay. I'm gonna tweet this out right now. If I don't get at least 5 tweets, I'm deleting my Twitch channel. If I don't get at least 5 likes, I'm deleting Wow. Really, Yusong, we're laying all of our cards on the table. We're being the neediest streamer ever. Sydney Sweeney Todd be like, he's got good barbers. I'll copy and paste it in both chats right now. Does anybody have any punch up, or are we letting our freak flags fly? Is that really how we're sending it? -2? -2? I think this is culturally relevant. I think this is good. They call him the 21st century Akagi. The genius who descended into one viral tweet. Okay, this is interesting. Wait, who's Todd? The Todd is like, I'm gonna tweet this. If this doesn't get 5 likes, I'm deleting my No, I can't figure out the wording of this tweet. I can't figure out this wording of the tweet. I'm gonna be thinking about this later. And then I'm gonna tweet it. Nobody tweeted out before me. I swear to God, if I find any of you who tweeted this, awesome joke out. How am I supposed to cash in on my awesome internet clout if someone tweets it out before me? I wish internet clout was real. I don't know. I think that like internet clout can only... oh my God. Like, I think the best case scenario for me and internet clout right now is like, hey, Yusong, we're like a gaming company. We designed a new mouse. You can click it even harder than previous mouses. Would you like us to send you one? And that's not even happened. You know what I mean? Hey, Yusong, we noticed you clicking around the Mahjong board a lot. Would you like an even clickier mouse? We'll send you one free of charge. And that I feel like is the upper limit of my of what internet clout can do. And I don't know if that's happened, you know? Oh my God. Assistant Weeby, good tidings. How are the games going? The games are going okay. We did just eat crow in East 2, but we still have a lot of game left to play. And we're not out of this one. We are genuinely not out of this one. A little bit tricky, but this is shaping up to be a little bit of a Riichi Pinfu number, right? We desperately want to see 3 of bamboo followed by 5 of circles. Let me just take a peep around the table. Are we playing with a lot of Saint level players right now? What's going on? Left Lord is Master 1 star. So true, so true. A Cross Lord, Master 2 star. You remind me of me. And then Right Lord, I think you're a Saint level player, right? And then there are Saint level player. I dealt into a half flush. I should have been a little bit more careful, but I don't think I was folding that hand anyway. Maybe I could have done like a heartbreaking fold there or something. I don't use Twitter anymore. I think that's the right thing to do. But genuinely, the only reason that I'm still on Twitter is not because I enjoy what happens at Twitter. Like the word tummy was trending today, and I know what's going on out there. I'm no stranger to what's going on under the tummy trending thing. I don't need that in my life. I genuinely like, and I don't mean to yuck anyone else's yum. I just, as a microcosm of some of the reasons, only a small part of the reason that I'm not super into, Twitter anymore. That's only a part of the reason. Another part of the reason is just because, like, one of the reasons that I still do use it is because I get to reach out to people, like other streamers, and be like, hello? You know what I mean? Hello? Can I has collab? Or something along those lines? And it's actually me. I can, like, kind of prove that it's me. I think that, it's me. Wicked. I think that, hang on. I want to chase this Riichi so effing bad. I mean, this is such a good hand if we can make it happen. Like, imagine in your mind's eye if we draw into, oh my God, this is safe. That's so good. Imagine if we draw into 3 of bamboo. Riichi, Pinfu, Sanchoku, Chance, Tanyo. Oh, no! You don't get to emote. You don't get to emote. You don't get to emote. I looked at chat to back me up. I realized that I'm having like but no one ever agrees with me in my opinion. You don't get to emote. I'm sitting in dead last right now. I'm fighting for my freaking life out of here. You are not the one that's like, oh, hope I will get to win this hand. No, I am the one. I am the one who knocks. I am the one who struggles right now. Okay. What was I talking about? Sydney Sweeney. Okay. 4 of bamboos, 4 of circles. I'm okay with throwing that. It's freaking inside Suji. If not now, then when? Yeah, I think that it's hard for me to network or to reach out to people. Not to be a total buzzkill right now. Oh, Yusong, please, more commentary about networking, please, Yusong. Tell me how to write a good cold email. This is the Dora? It's not the Dora. I'm gaming right now. I can't come to the phone. I'm gaming right now. I think it's harder and a little bit like creepier, or just not creepier. I think it's a little too forward to like join someone's Discord and then send them a message on Discord. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. Riichi, by the way. Riichi. Why I'm in last and you can't fold. And I want a chance for the biggest hand you've ever seen in your entire freaking life. A bunch of the 3s are gone. Let me ravioli. Was that Ferriton? No, they just seriously never got their tile. 369 weight. That's pretty epic, a crosslord. That's pretty epic. Pretty epic. Nice epic meme. You know what I mean? Duke Leisure, you know you're kind of cool. I dig it. You have no filter between brain and mouth, and now it's a Riichi. I have no filter. I have a small filter between brain and mouth, but it's not a very powerful one. You know what I mean? It's and it's like I've been using the same Brita filter for years. You know, you gotta switch them out once in a while to maintain their efficacy. Luciano on YouTube, good tidings. Brian, good tidings. Razzie, good tidings. Good tidings. Adrian Pike, Hash, good tidings. Good tidings. How is this hand feeling? This hand's feeling great. This hand is feeling fan-freaking-tastic. I want to be able to stay in the dealer seat as long as possible, and I think that this hand genuinely has a chance, right? It does not really have a chance to do some epic things. We can't really accept the Dora. If we draw into 3 of Bamboo, maybe. But, check your temp. Thank you. How do I feel right now? But we can still get Riichi Pinfu, which is really, really nice here. Please let us get closer to Tenpai. How is my temperature? I'm still a little warm right now. I'm gonna turn on the AC. Let me just make sure that the AC is like allegedly on, but it's not even doing anything right now. What that AC do? Now this is a little bit tricky, is it not? This is a little bit, it's a little bit tricky, methinks. What do I want here? I mean, I don't know. I think 2 pairs and a closed hand is kind of all that we're going on right now. Thank you for the temperature reminder. You gotta get on LinkedIn. I haven't. Here's the thing. I haven't updated my my resume in a while. I know that's a very privileged thing to be able to say. I haven't updated my resume in a while. Do I think I was good at writing resumes? Here's the thing. I think that right now it must fucking suck to do like job related. I'm genuinely being a bummer right now. But like number one, like I feel like a lot of people are writing their cover letters with AI, right? And that's just like, don't like I don't know. I feel icky about AI, but I'm like, anyway, without getting too far into it, here's the thing that before AI existed, the thing that I was like, I think I'm good at this. I think I'm good at writing cover letters. I don't like writing cover letters, but I like making a cover letter. So it's like, here's the first paragraph, just straight up glazing you. This is just like glazing your company, glazing your whatever. Oh, this meant a lot to me, whatever. Second paragraph. Here are the ways that I'm useful. Colon. And then you hit them with the bullet points. Why? Oh, it's to set the stage picture. My sweet. I don't know. It's to set the stage picture. Because I'll tell you what the intended effect of all of this is. My sweet. It's that. Sorry, being really weird. But it's like first paragraph, glazing, second paragraph, colon, bullet point, bullet point, bullet point, third paragraph, something else that's useful information, information, and then it just looks good on the page. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? It is just like, it is just like a, it doesn't feel overwhelming. Because I think if you saw like long ass paragraph number 1, long ass paragraph number 2, there's like 4 long ass paragraphs, you're checked out. I'm checked out. Everyone has left the building. No synapses are firing in my brain whatsoever. Don't run me, please. Okay. And then, but I think the bullet points genuinely break things down, you know? I also think that right now, not to get a little too real with it, I think that all industries are kind of bad right now. I just think that like the whole job thing doesn't seem that easy, even if you're like a STEM lord, and God forbid you're not a STEM lord. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to say like, oh, Yusong wanted to read books and now we all feel bad for him. No, that's not. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna deal in. Oh my god, I didn't deal in. What was the thinking there? Great question, as if there was any. The thinking there was just more bamboo tiles are gone. That's genuinely all that I was thinking. Like there's a bunch of 5s and 6s on the table right now, and there's less of everything else. I mean, that's a Suji trap still. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's a more. And you know the annoying ass emotes are gonna come out. Bullet points on a resume is like fiber to a balanced diet, and I'm eating raspberries every single day. So this game is going to be a little bit harder. This game is going to be a little bit harder. We have another dealer seat, so it's not completely Jover for us, but it's also not feeling particularly good. I don't think this is going to you know, we're gonna have to really rack our brains together for some good hands here. What is this hand gonna be? I would love to call Riichi with this. I would love to get pure straight if that's possible, right? Just for a little extra bit of value in our hand. This isn't bad though. If you think about this, and I'm gonna do my forbidden technique right now. If you reorganize the tiles this way, so we got a 5, 6, 7, and then we got like a double-sided 4, 5 weight. Like that's also wow, mamma mia, that's really good. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. I'll tell you what the nut draw is. You want to know what the nut draw is? A red 5 of circles. Then we can win off of the 3 of circles, the 4 of circles, or the 6 of circles. I'll take anything though. Not to you know have no standards, absolutely or whatever. I'll take anything. And now we can draw into 1 of characters, 4 of characters, or 7 of characters, and all of those get us into Tenpai as well. It's feeling good, folks. Am I a little upsetty spaghetti that the Eastwind immediately came after I discarded it? Yeah, but let bygones be bygones. We can still get there. I'm Attila. Good tidings. Good tidings. Real iced coffee. Good tidings to you and yours as well. This is such a bad Riichi. This is genuinely a really bad Riichi. This is not the Riichi that I want. It's maybe the Riichi that I deserve. I'm still 1 tile away from an awesome Riichi. Like that is the thinking here. It's not just elevator music in here. It's not just elevator music and lines from Wicked the Musical. Oh, heartbreaking. The most annoying person at the table just won another hand. Oh my god. And look, at least we're not the dealer, but it doesn't matter. The dealer is like sitting, you know, they're still way ahead of us. All right. So what do we need to have happen? When we are the dealer seat again in South 3, then we need to have La Epic come back. If we can win a Mongon or 2 before then, that's going to feel awesome, but I definitely wouldn't hold your breath. Curious Bob, Earth Hedges, thank you both for the follow. Looking fresh, Yusong out. Please check your PayPal. Absolutely, please check your PayPal. This hand is good. The nut draw for us right now is 3 of circles, and we're just YOLO slamming the Riichi. Like, there's no other rhyme or reason to this hand. We just need to slam the Riichi as quickly as possible. I'll also say this. That's interesting. I'll also say this. If we draw into something around the 6 of circles or the 6 of bamboo, this 1-2 is not long for this world. 1-2 shape is pretty stinky, all things considered, and so we don't concern ourselves with these bad 1-2 shapes. Mr. Great, thank you for the prime. Thank you so much. Thank you. FZA, Chinese Mahjong is hilarious because sumo, they say it as touch myself. It's like 自摸, which like I guess you could translate it to touching myself, but I think it's also can be translated as like self-draw. You know what I mean? And you know, I would never mix Mahjong terminology with any sort of not safe for work terminology. I would never say single tile York in it. You know, I would never say gooning 2006 or anything along those lines. You know. What was I doing in the year 2006? That's an amazing question. Now, if I answer this truthfully, it does reveal a lot about my age, which I am trying to lie about. I think it was a simpler time. Can I tell you something forlorn from my childhood that I sincerely miss? And this is going to be on brand. I miss, well, first of all, it's going to shock you, but then you're going to be like, "Oh, it is on brand." First half of the sentence. I miss being a child and going outside. Shock horror. Everyone's mouth is open, like your Edward Monk's The Scream, okay? Everyone's mouth is open. I miss going outside. Second half of the sentence. And playing Game Boy Advance. And he's won back the crowd. And now they're eating out of the palm of his hand. Oops. This is really big for me. Riichi, Pinfu, 1 Dora. Show me 1 Aura DZ as well. 1 Aura DZ would feel great. None Aura DZ, I'm okay with that. The reason this is really good is because we get to take these points specifically from Left Lord, and we can drag them a little bit closer down into the 5th circle of hell along with us. So it's a little bit easier to get out of this bucket of syrup now. I remember, like, I had the... I remember you were conflicted. Your shoes and your influence. That's just a Kendrick Lamar opening to the song These Walls. But I remember having a Game Boy Advance. That was the purple edition, the see-through purple edition. I love the aesthetics of that Game Boy Advance. I often roll my eyes when other people are like talking about things that they're nostalgic by. It's like, okay, you can. It's just like, oh, why are we rebooting the fifth? You know, why are we remaking the same movie over and over instead of having an original idea? Please do not let us all drown in our nostalgia. I do like the aesthetic of the purple Game Boy Advance stuff. That I cannot deny. Would I make my whole life about it? No, I don't think so, but I think it's genuinely pretty cool. This hand is interesting. 4 concealed triplets? I have no idea. It's not a very good hand. At least if someone calls Riichi, we might be able to have 3 tiles of safety. But I remember, like, waking up literally on Long Island and just like going outside and playing Game Boy and having the best time of my life. I don't know. Something about playing Game Boy outside is a perfect marriage of indoor and outdoor. Like you get to smell like the autumn smells, you know what I mean? Like, yes, I am outside. There are leaves in my vicinity. I don't feel like I'm inside doing absolutely nothing. And yet I am surfing along the waters of Dewford City. I am going to Slateport to deliver things to Mr. Briney, or perhaps to rematch Watson, the gym leader of Mauville City. Like, I was doing things back then. You know? Good time in Long Island. Don't go along together. I don't know where you were in Long Island. I was on Middle Island, and let me tell you, shit was popping off. I was at Pathmark every single day. Pathmark is a grocery store. The last few sentences have only been for like 2 people at a time. Long Island was nice. I wouldn't say. I mean, I was a kid, so like as a kid, you really don't. I wasn't really that picky, right? As a kid, you're literally just like, does it have Wi-Fi? Does it have Game Boy? Okay, like that's really all that I cared about. And so as an adult, I can be like, oh yeah, I have more of a nuanced view on. Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry for the... So, okay. He's 1 away from Yakuman chance. But I have to pawn here. Like, because if the last copy of the 2 of Bamboo comes out, it's so bad. If 6 of Characters comes out, I have to pawn here. I can still get 3 concealed triplets. if I sumo the tile myself. I don't know if this is good. I'm just going to be straight up with you. I don't know if this is good. We are going for it, though, and so that's kind of interesting. Oh no, oh my, this is a 77. This is just G Pink. Good tidings, good tidings. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, and now it's way. I shouldn't have gone for that. Had we just gotten out of that situation, I think we would have been so fine. And now we need like the biggest hand you've ever seen in the dealer's seat. Okay, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. How am I doing here? I think that we could go for a half outside hand or a full outside hand or something along those lines. I don't know if that's the best plan of action. This hand is really bad, though. I should have gone for orphans, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I should have gone for 13 orphans, just because playing this hand normally brings me like a deep amount of pain. Just like something. I've now become inconsolable in the deepest recesses of my soul. Like I don't know if this hand is it. Lol, you say good tidings, good tidings. Did I ever tell you that? I mean, I don't think that. I feel like sometimes people mispronounce my name as you say. I'm okay with it. It's the protagonist from isn't it either a protagonist from Yu Yu Hakusho or a Yu-Gi-Oh series? Not the main one, but like one of the later series. Okay, this is not great. Like, we could have had... I mean, I could go for Nagashi Mangan here. I don't think that that's particularly smart either. I think that this is just one of those hands where if you get into Tenpai, you slam the like and subscribe button, and if you don't, we lick our wounds, and then we try to have the biggest comeback that you've ever seen in the dealer's seat. This is nice, though. You know what I mean? Like, this is nice in the sense that it gives pitiful fools an ounce of hope. Like, if we call Riichi with this hand, there is a chance that we hit 3 Oradora, right? Like, if you have a Pinfu hand... the best chances that you got at Oradora is 2 Oradora. Like it's the pair that you have in your hand. But this hand, if I somehow manage to claw my way into Tenpai and actually be able to see the orange pixels of the Riichi button, then we might be able to do something, you know? This is a tricky spot. This is a really tricky spot. The Dora is the 5 of characters. If we draw into a 4 of characters, we can maybe accept the 5 of characters. I mean, it's just so painful. Wow. I'm walking. You know those slippers that you sometimes see in other people's households where it's like there's maybe it's larger in Asian culture, but like there's slippers with stones in them and it hurts like hell to walk on, but apparently it's like acupuncture for your foot, or like I can only imagine a masochist's greatest ally. Like there are those kind of shoes right now. I feel like I'm walking a mile in those shoes. Ghost Punk, thank you for the 29 months of folding with the best of them. Thank you so much for your support. I sincerely appreciate it. This hand, I mean, I will be going for it. I have to. My hands are tied. If I get into Tenpai here, and I am allowed, I'm allowed to click the hallowed buttons of if I'm allowed to click the Riichi button, then I absolutely have to. 2 of characters seems like a safe tile as well. It's frickin' Suji, for God's sakes. So like, I have to slam here. I don't want to be slamming. Me on set as an actor when we have to do an angry scene with my scene partner. I will venture. No, am I folding here? I will venture 1 turn of relative safety without sacrificing that much tile acceptancy. Okay. Please. I will probably cut 1 of circles if I. Please, justice for once. Justice. Hololive justice. Please. Invoking the name of Hololive justice to win a Riichi Mahjong hand? It's more likely than you think. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to cut 4 or 7 of bamboo. I'm just glad to be nominated. I'm just glad to be a part of the mix. It is very, very rare and unlikely that we get to be here in the first place. Do I call Khan on the 8 of bamboo? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, yeah. Floofin' heckin' doggo, I'm going to call Khan on the... Genuinely worst case scenario? Like, genuinely worst case scenario. Genuinely the worst case scenario. That hand was good. Riichi Tanya red 5? Riichi Tanya red 5? Ruff. Oh my god. Okay, so this hand, what that hand do? We just want to draw into as many Dora as possible. Maybe a red 5 in the... Okay, I'll take a regular 5. Okay, I'm not the freaking Queen of France or anything. or the King of France or anything. I'll take a regular 5. Check please. I will happily accept a 3 of circles as well. I mean, this is Riichi Pinfu red 5 Dora. A name so sweet that I have frequently uttered its sounds. Riichi Pinfu red 5 Dora. I'm keeping this. Oh, hang on. Is it Pinfu? It's only... Whoa! Are we Pinfu? Or are we pogging? My hand is kind of good. It's kind of pog. I will say this. If we get a chance to pawn into 6 of circles, I think I'm taking that chance. I think I'm taking no prisoners. I think I'm gonna go for the pawn and ask questions later. And we can always just draw into a 4 of circles, cheat into a 4 of circles. Suddenly your boy is sitting with Tanya, okay? And then everybody is gonna be scared of me. It's me. This hand is nothing like its peers. No, absolutely. This hand's got a little something special to it. If I have to discard a Dora to get into Tenpai, fine. I'm not gonna be super happy about it, but like, fine. I guess I can do it. Please allow me to win though. Oh my god, don't skip my turn. What? Oh, the red 5 chance is gone, and I think these are weirdly enough, I think these are our best odds to make something happen. There's 4 pairs in our hand. I also see 7 pairs. Like, I see the idea. Oh my. Okay, it is 7 pairs. But this is a nasty 7 pairs. 7 pairs, Dora, red 5, red 5. Okay, if I don't call Riichi, it's a Hanemon. If I call Riichi, it's still a Hanemon. No matter what, it's 12,000 points. I might not call Riichi. However, I'm sitting in dead last. And giving myself the chance for Ipatsu, well, that's an interesting... now, that's an interesting idea, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Okay, sorry. I'm yelling right now. I'm yelling. I think I probably do slam the Riichi. I'll tell you what the nut draw is, okay? This is Carl Water, good tidings. I'm telling you the nut draw has never been clearer. Drawing into three. Okay, it was the 3 of circles, but now 3 of characters. I call Riichi with. I don't think this is a pun. I want to call Riichi. I call Riichi with the 4 of circles, set a Suji trap for the 1 of circles, and then Bob's your uncle. And then I'm eating all your gravy, okay? And then it's gonna be so good. Let me call Riichi. It's not like I can fold this hand either. It's so valuable. I'm genuinely, my hands are tied right now. My hands are tied. Me at the first day of Boy Scouts trying to figure out how to do a sailor's knot. My hands are tied. My hands are tied. And I need help from the scout leader, okay? Anyone else saying nut draw to everyday occasions? I mean, you can get the nut draw for the lottery. That's a fairly common nut draw. Maybe your boss is doing some scheduling and you get a day off that you really wanted off. That's kind of a nut draw if you think about it. I'm gonna keep my options open. I still think I'm legally obligated to slam the like and subscribe. Now with so few tiles left, I think I must retreat to my quarters. I think I must retreat to my quarters in the sense that, like, if I get into Tenpai, I'm not allowed to call Riichi. Because if I call Riichi, no one in their right mind is gonna deal into me. Oh my god, really? But if I don't call Riichi, maybe there's like a sicko chance that someone is like second monitor gaming and then they make the worst decision of their life. Oh my, I couldn't even get into Tenpai. I couldn't, after all this time. Look at how much of my humanity I sacrificed in the Discords and I couldn't even get into Tenpai this entire time. Oh, how joyous. We get to stay in South 2. The more Left Lord wins, the more I have to, like, the more huge hands I have to pull out of my butt while I'm in the dealer's seat. Dora is the 1 of characters. So I guess as a result, the nut draw for us right now is the 2 of characters. New nut draw just dropped. Another key for Southern right? It's Sea Wind and Prevalent Wind for us. A 2-Han banger isn't going to hurt anyone. 1,200 points left over. 900 points left over from all the repeats. So winning like a 3-ish Han hand is not terrible. This is the fate of Ophelia. It's the life of a streamer. That's right. He's Taylor Swift posting. Have I listened to the new album that much? No, I haven't listened to the new album that much. But I'm not really a big Swiftie. I respect other people's rights to. Oh no, that's how you know the most obnoxious person in the world just walked into the room. I respect other people's rights to blank, 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 but. Sorry, dude, Reddit's that way. Taylor Swift, I wouldn't say is like the first thing that I'm reaching for on Spotify. And, Spotify's not sending that stuff to me either on the whole, on my little playlists or anything. The Black Rabbit, good tidings. Thank you so much for the follow. This hand is not bad. I take a shot every time I say something really demoralizing. This hand isn't that bad. Oh, this hand is actually good now. Wow, that is demoralizing. Hang on, I think I cut this. No, I'm gonna need to cut. I'm gonna need to cut both of these regardless. What do I want to draw into? I guess either 2 of bamboo or red 5 of bamboo. Right? Either we get pure double sequence or we get wow. Even had we had I mean, we could have done this for Pinfu, I guess. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this torture? Like, is this allowed? Is this genuinely legal? If we take a shot, will we survive a match? No, you won't survive a match. It's a very dangerous thing to try to do the Yusong folding / drinking thing. I also don't think that you should do that to any of my videos about anything. This is purely facetious, and I know everyone knows that, but it's important to me that I also get to say that. Yostar employee collecting their paycheck. Here's the thing: we often joke about one employee at Yostar handpicking all my tiles to have the worst day of my life constantly. What is happening here? So if I get into Tenpai here, what do I want to draw into? If I draw into 2 of characters, I can win off of the 2 or the 5 of bamboo. If I draw into the 2 of bamboo, which I think is my best draw, I can win off of the 2, the 5, or the 9. So that is also really, really good. I have a safe tile now. Enjoy. Bon appetit, right, Lord? You're a saint level player. Good players pawn and cheat to get into 10 by. Oh, look at me. I have a full flush in the circle suit. Oh, I'm having such a great time playing Riichi Mahjong. I'm not clearly not at risk of getting last. You see, the reason that Yostark initially contacted me is because they were looking for new brand ambassadors, and they have a lot of different like flavors of influencers that they like to work with, but they were really looking for someone whiny, and that's what ultimately drew them to me and to this channel. I don't think this is anything though. I mean, but it is. It's equivalent to the 9 of bamboo, and if we draw into White Dragon, it's It's so good. Riichi, White Dragon, Red 5, pure double sequence chance. I mean, that's as good as this hand gets. So this is the, you know, oh my god. White Dragon, White Dragon. Dude, if QAnon had used the phrase follow the White Dragon instead of follow the White Rabbit, I might have done some reading.
Very cool.
Did I do something like horrifically wrong? Like I don't even know. I don't even know. Prince of Pizza, good tidings. Not after the QAnon thing too. Oh, brother, Yusong. Oh, my little PogChamp, what have you wrought? My little PogChamp, what have you wrought? Lines that go hard. I want to tweet that out too. I'm gonna put it in the Twitter drafts. My little PogChamp. My little PogChamp. What have you wrought? That's interesting. I feel like if I was a VTuber and I tweeted that, that would do numbers. But because I'm just a goober, I'm not sure if it'll do numbers. French Frog, thank you for the prime. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Okay. The good news about this hand. Does anybody want to take a guess as to what the good news about this hand is? The good news about this hand is that we could hit 3 Oradora. If the Oradora, if we call Riichi and we somehow win that hand and all things are lining up for us, we could hit 3 Oradora and maybe come back into this game with a little bit of momentum as we finally slide into the dealer's seat. Is this 4 concealed triplets? I joked about it that previous round. But now I'm super serial about this. Is this ever... Okay, so I need to draw into 3 of bamboo, followed by 8 of circles, followed by... God damn it. Followed by 2 of circles. And then we can think about going... Because then at least that hand can pivot into Tanya, red 5, all triplets, which is already a Mongon. Do I con here? Do I just ever raw dog the con? Now that is interesting, because I certainly need the value. The 1-2 shape is so bad. And now that allows us to accept the Dora. Yeah, that's really, really good. 6 of characters or another 7 of characters goes hard. If I draw into another 7 of characters, it is literally pawn first, ask questions later territory. Like, just go. Just YOLO send and fly. Like go do your absolute darndest. 2 tiles away from Tenpai. Another Dora draw here makes me believe in love. And here's the thing. They want to kick you while you're down. Yostar... Hang on, let me take that back. Riichi Mahjong wants to absolutely break you and not build you back up again. It is a politically radical act to have optimism in the face of all that. Oops. If I deal into left lord immediately with this tile, then it's GG, and you never, like, you don't see me for a few days. The good news about this hand is that we can con, right? We have 2 chances to con as well. So 2 chances for after a con, 2 chances for us to get more Dora or more Aura DZs. Like, both of those are really on the table. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. No one's playing defense? No one's playing defense. No one is playing defense into my hand, and that's okay. And it's never punished, actually. Oh, sorry. All the dominatrices are out on business right now. There's no punishment being doled. Dominatrices? Is that the plural? It's okay. A school. Okay, probably not that one. Please. Let me con. Let me sumo. Rock and roll Chibli. Okay, here we go. Please. This is genuinely one of the unluckiest games that I've ever played in my life. There's no other way to describe it. They summoned on the tile, they gave him pure double sequence as well. Like, we need... Okay, Yo Star, let's bargain. Let's bargain. Oh, you didn't even hear me, you sick... I literally, like, I'm so unhappy doing this. I have to. I literally have to. Like, I can't get back into the game unless I do the thing. And then if we inadvertently, if it becomes impossible to do 13 orphans or something along those lines, and we inadvertently call Riichi half flush closed, which is 4 Han, it's also 8,000 points. It also allows us to repeat in the dealer's seat. I'm okay with all of that. It becomes really tricky figuring out this hand if we draw into pairs of white dragon or red dragon, because then it becomes so unbelievably hard to say no to this. And by that, I just mean go for the Mongon. It's Mongon Mabel time. My little PogChamp, what have you wrought? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 shapes in our hand. Let's see what we draw into. If we continue drawing orphans, we might go for it. But now it's just like this hand actually plays. You know what I mean? This hand is like actually kind of decent. So it's a little... Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hernaxo, Gatatic 6 for the follow. I mean, there's no other way. They gave me an Eastwind, for God's sake. Someone at Yostar is trying to... I mean, you know they're gonna rip it. You know... Oh, wow. Oh, how scrum-diddly umptious. Oh, how tasty that tile is. Literally the most awesome half-flush tile that I could possibly get. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so good. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, sorry, everyone. Am I being a little too intense right now? I could take it down a notch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not going to really start believing until we have 10 unique orphans. And right, the Dora is one of them. Right. So true, bestie. So true. 1 of Bamboo is still alive. 1 of Circles, 9 of Circles, both still alive. Folks, it's been an honor. No fucking way. All right. Not like we have any other options, right? And now they can't play defense. I mean, all things are equal. I'm going to throw the white dragon. I'm going to prolong my lifespan a little bit, just in case they have a Yakuman and someone else deals in. What? If you genuinely believe that I can, then you best believe that they can as well. What is happening? I'm going to deal in here. Ishanten. Ah! South 4, I need another Yakuman. I just have to call Riichi with this hand. Okay, well, it's either 4 concealed triplets, Riichi Chitoi, half flush, 7 pairs Dora. I just need, I can't ever open this hand, and I need to just YOLO send. It's probably like full flush. in the bamboo suit is probably our best thing, you know? Big 3 dragons. Unfortunately, already the chances of that are gone. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you feel hot or cold after that hand? I was literally, as I was playing piano, I was like, I'm right under the AC. I don't know how I feel. Hang on. Let me... I'm burning all my timer right now. I'm Jonas Brothers burning up right now, and that's fine. And that's genuinely fine. Okay, I mean, this is... Okay, let me just think for a second. Let me think for a second. Riichi Chitoi. Half flush Dora Dora. 8 Han. 8 Han. If I get an 8 Han hand, that is a Baimon. That is 16,000 points. If I get a direct hit Baimon berry from anybody else at this table, that is good news for me. I can't believe I'm going 7 pairs. But if I get a direct hit Baimon from anybody else, don't you sick fuck. I'm sorry for swearing so much today, but like they're making me believe. They're genuinely making me believe, and that's not okay. You shouldn't do this to a human. Like you genuinely shouldn't do that to a human being. So I have to chase the Riichi as well, right? Like, I can't just sit, like, idly by. I have to just shove, and of course it doesn't deal in, because folding, as we all know, is an urban legend. Wow. Tanoshine? Isn't this a hoot? Oh my god, would I have gotten 2 aura? Would I have gotten 2 aura in my hand? No, I wouldn't have. That's fine. Wow. That was one of the most tilting things that's happened in a long time. What did I do in a past life to deserve this? Oh, I started global warming. Like, people don't know, but I was the one who kind of, like, orchestrated the whole entire thing. Folks, I mean, we could go into another Jade Room lobby. Or we could do some friendlies. I don't know. I kind of want to play another Jade Room. Lobby. It's probably a terrible decision, but like, I need to see. I need to see a different world. Run it down mid. Insta-lock Draven. Only Berserker's Greaves and run it down mid. I did the oil spill as well. Yeah, and what's even worse in some lights is that I actually went back in time to do all those things. Left Lord is a saint level player. Good one, buddy. Good one. If I knew how to read, that would really scare me. Not the best starting hand you're ever gonna see, but at least it's a workable starting hand. I can't believe we had 2 like chances for greatness though in that last game. It's pretty rare. It's also, how many orphans did we get to? We got to at least 10 or 11 orphans, right? We were each on 10, meaning that we were 1 tile away, the one piece is real, from getting just flat out 13 orphans. So that was genuinely amazing. Or being in 10 by for 13 orphans. And all of the tiles were still kind of live. Like, I don't know how many Dora were tucked in between other people's hands, or underneath, you know, or tucked away in people's hands. But it still seemed like possible. Like, sometimes you do 13 orphans and you realize, like, oh, there's only 1 copy of this tile left in the game. Like, that's gonna be impossible to draw into, or it's very, very unlikely. Or if one person decides to filibuster your 13 orphans, then it's genuinely done. But that 13 orphans, it was like, oh, there are real chances here to make history. And we just failed. We just failed all of them. God damn it. Ay. Ghost Punk, thank you for posting the clip. Holy moly. What flavor San Pellegrino are we drinking tonight? It's the same Pompleo, aka Pompello, but I think Pompleo is a lot more fun to say. It's still rocking. Oh! This is the Monty Hall problem when you choose to switch the doors and then you find out that you just want a goat. In fact, that you shouldn't have, even though it was mathematically correct to switch doors, you shouldn't have switched doors at all. You ding dong, because you just want a goat. You just want a goat. Doesn't matter if it's 50-50 now. You're goat gaming right now. The good news about this hand is that if we ever draw into a 7 of circles, it's the fastest Riichi you're ever going to see, because it's Riichi pure double sequence, but we have a really early Sushi Trap set for the 7 of circles. And the beautiful thing is that I read in Riichi Book 1, and my older brother works at Nintendo, so you should know that this has some authority with it. I read in Riichi Book 1 that the early Sujis are more trustworthy. Like, if you're playing defense to someone else, you want to trust their earlier tiles if you're going Suji gaming rather than their late tiles. Right, Lord? You have... I don't know what you have. It does not seem like a half flush, but you could be in Tenpai. Wow. Do you have a Yakuman? It is a half flush. It's not a Yakuman, but it... Wow! Double jub, good tidings. Thrifty co-profiles. Good tidings. Good tidings. Ay. Okay. At least I'm not the one getting slurped up. We are in the dealer's seat. Let's do some damage, folks. Let's do some damage. Dora is the 7 of circles, making the 6 of circles an extremely good tile to draw into. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Okay. I might take a week off of Twitch and YouTube around the holidays, and I don't know when is the best week to do that. I think just like the week of Christmas, right? Because most people are going to be traveling, and you might not have enough time to be enjoying the song or the zhong. So I think the week of Christmas is what I'm going to be aiming towards. But if anyone has any other thoughts, or just if there's something obvious that I'm missing out on, like please let me know, and I will gladly try to acquiesce. Week of Christmas for sure. Okay. And I hope as everyone is unboxing their new Riichi Mahjong sets, or if you're just getting some nice things for yourself, as I probably will be doing this year, that it's a fun time regardless. And I can't wait to regale you with all the anecdotes after the fact. Am I gonna get something for myself for Christmas? I might get myself a genuinely, and not an inflatable bathtub, but like a plastic bathtub. Like, there's some ones just online where you can kind of like put it under your couch when you're not using it, but it is a bathtub that you can like it kind of, you know how Optimus Prime is a transformer but he's a car usually? It's like a thing that becomes a bathtub. And I think, I don't know, I think that Yusong is about to live it up in Bath and Body Works. Get some bath bombs that don't dry out my skin. Oh baby. Also, here's also something. I would love to ask your advice on this, okay? After you shower, you're supposed to... I mean, you're not supposed to. I mean, but you are supposed to. Lotion your skin after the shower. That's the appropriate time to do it, right? Can I get a +2? Can I get a yippee? Can I get a knowing nod in the comments? Here's the thing. I don't like the feel of my skin being greasy. This is correct. Thank you. I sincerely appreciate it. So I wanted to ask you this. Riichi, dealer seat. Riichi, dealer seat Riichi. There's nothing. Hakuna Matata. A dealer seat Riichi. What a wonderful phrase. I don't like the feeling of my legs being greasy. If I lotion up and then I do one of these, and I'm just kind of spinning for a while, will I dry off before I go to bed? Real answers only. Real answers only. Because, okay, like, recently I've been out in public, and, like, I look down on my legs, and I'm like, this is a Sahara desert down here, and it's not cool. It's genuinely, like... it's genuinely, like, this is not looking okay. So I'm trying to just, like, take better care of myself, you know? Get an oil-free lotion/moisturizer. Okay, this is finally the ultimate form of this channel, which is I will now be asking for moisturizer recommendations in the community Discord. I pay out a 4,000 dealer penalty for this. Wow. Mahjong, everyone. Mahjong, everyone. Okay, you gotta use thick lotion. I would assume with thick lotion that it would stay on even longer. I think that we are genuinely getting very, very, very unlucky today. I don't know if there's another way to describe it. I think sometimes people are frustrated with me because it's like, oh, you should be pushing a little bit more here. And as a result, like, oh, you're not winning that hand. I genuinely think that we have been, to the best of our ability, pushing the hands that, like, it's even the more disheartening when you call Riichi a million times, but someone else yoinks it away from you. Prismism, good tidings. Apex Hutu, good tidings, good tidings. It really depends on your skin type. Mine is like, I think I got like a cowardly skin type. I think, no, I think I'm sure I'll have to like experiment a little with different ones. But yeah, outside of that, I genuinely for Christmas, I might just try to be kind to myself, get myself some like new shirts. I don't know if you noticed this, but I have like a uniform that I wear on my videos. All I ever wear is that like a white undershirt and then like a collared shirt. And there's 3 collared shirts that I'm really telling you how the sausage is made, but there's only 3 collared shirts that I ever really wear. I have this green one, I have the pink one, and then I have an orange one. And that's genuinely like my work uniform. I don't mean to be like, you know, I don't want to be one of those like Steve Jobs guys. It's like, oh, I'm going to be like Steve Jobs. I'm going to wear the same thing every day. But that's genuinely all I got. Here's the thing though. The white undershirts, like you can only ever see the chest area at most of the white undershirts. They're in a state of utter disrepair. Can I say something? I am getting cold. I am getting fucking cold right now. And I am turning the AC down. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's nice to be thinking about my temperature a little bit more. Chase Duck, good tidings, good tidings. But you can't be like Jason Mantzoukas. That's true. That's true. Jason Mantzoukas, I very much like and enjoy. So that's a much better model for wearing the same thing every day. But the white shirts are in a state of disrepair. I don't know how this happens. It's not like I'm spilling things constantly or whatever, but they either have like, oh, like, okay, maybe I can show you this. I don't know. Like they just have all these holes in them. What am I, a young adult novel about digging? I don't really know where they're from. I would assume that it's like, I don't know. I'm not wearing pins, especially not around my navel. I'm the first person to say the word navel in so long. Hang on. I'm Ishanten. I'm calling Riichi. This is a rage Riichi. This is just straight up a rage Riichi. This is I'm genuinely running it down mid right now, but it's Riichi one thing. It's Riichi red 5. Surely that's ought to mean something. You know what I mean? The CeraVe blue bottle dries really, really fast. It's not my first time hearing about CeraVe. I believe I've even used some CeraVe products in the past. I think they're CeraVe good. Okay, hang on. Yes. Tonight we dine in hell. New Dora is the one of characters. Who gives a frick? All of those are gone. But the real treasure, not only is it the friends that we made along the way, but it is the Oradora that we might flip up inside Suji Trap on the 6th. One time for Yusong. One time for Yusong. The century of Yusong is now. Yusong will reign once again. And by that I mean he might climb out of Master 2 suddenly and after a long time of trying. Hey, Yusong, much love from Australia. Oh, thank you so much. I've obsessively been getting into Riichi Mahjong thanks to you, making it seem fun and so much less intimidating to learn. I'm really glad to hear that. So wanted to say thank you. You've probably ruined my life, but I'm having fun. No, I appreciate the message. Hopefully the fun continues to overshadow everything else. And I'm glad that I could be a bridge into hopefully what it is, just a fun hobby that you can share with others. Or just yourself. Either way, it's very, very pog. I would like the 6 of circles. I don't think you're going to throw it. You're a saint level player. I don't think tempo... Clean up on aisle underwear. I just want a hand. Connor Denomi, thanks for the follow. Did I say clean up on aisle underwear? My little PogChamp, what have you wrought? Oh, baby. I mean, that felt... Wow, that felt good. Oh my god, is Riichi Mahjong good again? I can't tell. I genuinely can't tell. I can't tell if Riichi Mahjong is good again. You might just be tilted. Left Lord just might be tilted. They're coming off of a bad game. Tell me you're not trying to rank down, though. That's not going to be fun if I'm winning while you're trying to rank down. No, if you were trying to rank down, you would have a series of 4th place losses. You came off of a cool cat 2 games ago. Holy moly. Just normal wear and tear. Yeah, and so I might just get myself, like, thank you, Girl Luigi, for reminding me what the frick I was talking about. I might just buy myself some new shirts to restock on some basics. I should try to get myself something fun, though. Like, but it's hard as an adult. Like, I could get myself a video game, but it's not like I've even been playing that many video games lately. So yeah, if you're buying gifts, let me mooch onto your gifts. Not like take your gifts away from you, but if you're buying gifts, let me know, or just like drop them in the Discord and stuff. It's probably that and like a nice meal or something. Not like a Michelin star meal or anything, but you know, like there's some stupid trendy restaurants here in Southern California. It's a major metropolitan city, so maybe something like that. I'll stand in 3 hours to eat moldy jam or something. Okay, a crossword has called Riichi. They are in the dealer's seat, and Zendaya is Michi. I think I'm gonna try to fold on out of here. I could cut the south winds. I don't think that the south winds are like a stupid idea. I just, whenever it is possible to avoid dealing into Ipatsu, I love not dealing into Ipatsu. I'm huge folding here. Maybe this is a little too much, but I'm also 2 tiles away from Tenpai. Like I don't hate the idea of drawing into 4 of circles and then 5 of bamboo and then chasing a little bit. Right Lord, I don't know if we're gonna be able to dethrone Right Lord. Right Lord is unfortunately the gulf between us is pretty large. Something awesome that could happen right now is if Right Lord really like makes some mistakes. Wow, they could deal into a crossword and make the point differential a little bit smaller. Treat yourself to Michelin Bib Gourmand restaurant. It's a Michelin reasonably priced distinction. Plum and peach. I have no freaking idea. I mean, sometimes now a lot of things are making making a lot more sense to me, because sometimes you see like a print out laminated 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper on the window of a restaurant being like Michelin recommended or something, and you're like, what the frick, really? But it's like it's affordable and we're pogging up right now, and I think that's what that might be referring to. So I'll definitely have to check that out. I think that you should also check to see if your city does like a food night. It's like the Purge, but we all just eat yummy things. No, food, like there's like an eat week or something. I'm not exactly too sure what it's called, but like fancy restaurants might have some deals of like you can even get like a 3-course meal for a reasonable price. And the real kicker is that if you can make the time to go out for lunch, I think that some of those dinner options that restaurants sometimes advertise aren't really deals. I think that they're still trying to, like, you know, I mean, they're not trying to do anything malicious. It's so hard to be a restaurant, you know, but I don't think they're deals. But lunchtime deals, holy frick, lunchtime deals are real, okay? You can genuinely get a steal at some of the lunch places if you do the eat week in whatever city that you have. Holy frick, you can get like a really nice ramen and a really nice drink and a really nice hand roll for like $20, which doesn't seem like a steal, but like usually I feel like that'd be like $40 or something absolutely stupid. So I'm a big fan of when cities do that. Restaurant week, thank you. Exactly. Restaurant week, thank you. Food is so good it makes the Rizzler smile. Boom, boom. A little Riichi Pinfu, a little bit of Monica by my side. I'm okay with this. I can't con or anything, but this is Riichi Pinfu. Makes everyone else at the table a little uncomfortable. If Right Lord deals into me, that's all the better, right? How do you get yourself out of a prison cell made of cake? 1 bite at a time, and taking smaller and smaller bites from Right Lord is definitely what we're trying to do right now. Left Lord living in hell, and there's nothing that we can say about that. Nothing else that we can really... Wow! Are you trying to deal in? I can't tell. I genuinely can't tell. My cousins do Yankee swap when we pick a theme this year. This year it's local businesses, so all local arts and crafts. Okay, that's adorable. Are your cousins adopting? Can I get some cousins? I do have cousins, and they're all very kind. The only thing is that, like, they're in China, and it's just, you know, that obviously puts a wrinkle in everything, you know. What's the opposite of stream sniping? Paid chatter, remunerated thespian. Okay, now we're in South 1. We have a dealer seat coming up. We might be able to make some magic happen. Like, in the dealer seat in South 2, if we were to be able to kill Left Lord, then we have a really awesome chance at at getting in first while killing left lord, bazinga bazonga. So a lot of good stuff can happen. Do I ever chi here? The only tile on which it is tempting to chi is a 6 of characters, because then we cut this, or I don't know, then Tanya becomes just a teeny tiny bit easier. The door is the 5 of circles. We can accept 1 5 of circles. We can accept 2 5 of circles. Now 5 of characters also becomes a really, really nice tile to draw into. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Really interesting set of tiles, as in it's getting a little bit complicated and Yusong doesn't know exactly. Yeah. Not, I mean, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. If we draw into 7 of circles, it's nuts, right? Riichi, Pinfu, red 5, Dora. Yusong, where's the Dora? It's the red 5, baby. So that's really, really nice. And then there's a chance, a really slim chance, but a chance at Tanyao as well. Do I ever cheat? Okay, now that's a great question. If we get the chance to get the... Now I'm so cold. Wow! I'm fucking freezing, and so I'm going to turn off the AC. If we get a chance to chi into 6 of characters, I think I take it now. Because Tanya Red 5 Dora is also kind of nice, right? We need all the help that we can get, and we don't need a massive amount of points to kill Right Lord. We just need some points to kill Right Lord. So that is definitely going to happen. Honest Villain, first time catching you live. Welcome in, welcome in. It's a nice situation that we find ourselves in. This is not as nice just because of the fact that, like, I don't think that we want this. No, we do, because if we draw into 5, it's still Riichi Pinfu. Really awkward hand to play. Really awkward hand to play. I like the idea of throwing the 1 of characters and trying to go for Tanya, but, right, we want to be able to accept the, we want to be able to accept 9 of characters as well. 9 of characters is still Tenpai. Riichi Dora red 5. I think 5 of characters might be our best draw. No, just kidding. Because if we wait on 6-3, yeah, a lot of the 3s are gone and a lot of the 6s are gone. This is tricky, isn't it? This is genuinely really tricky. Okay, now because we were getting closer and closer into the late game, I might just start chiing. Like, if 7 of circles, we would have had an awesome 3, 4, 5. But if 7 of circles comes out, I chi here. I'm literally single tile Yorkin it. And by single tile, I mean single tile Yorkin it. For the 6 of characters, there's only 1 copy left. But we can always change that weight into something more epic and awesome. So if we get a chance to do that, I think we definitely take that chance. South 1, winding down. I mean, Left Lord and the Dealer in last place. They're kind of incentivized to just YOLO send if they got something good. Right Lord, a bunch of 3. All the 3 of characters are gone. They cannot have a 2-3 in their hand. So if I have to discard 1 of characters, I am totally willing and able to do so. I am okay with that. If I chi here and I cut what? 4 of circles? I can't cut that. I can't cut that. That's so bad. I can't cut that. I just fricked up something fierce. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I am still 1 tile away from Tenpai, right? Chi into 7 of circles is like the nuttiest thing that could happen. Single tile Yorkin it for the 2 of characters, or we can draw into 2 of characters, or we can chi into 4 of characters. But the only thing that I do not want to do is I don't want to discard 8 of circles. I think that the likelihood that they have something is just way too dang high. I know the game really wanted to. You're absolutely right, TR Tess. The game hand fed us, spoon fed us the pure straight in the character suit. It just never felt apropos. It just never felt right. Suji Gaming, I'll take that. Oh my god, 7 of circles might actually come out. Oh my god, 7 of circles might actually come out. Holy frick. Holy frickin' frick. Adam Levine and the DMs of fans. I don't think I can cut this, though. Don't look at the stream title right now. Don't look at the stream title. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened. That was not okay. Okay. Oh. White Dragon is the Dora, and I say this with all due respect. Who gives a frick? I think this hand is good. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Pawn. So, what we really want to see here is direct hit Ron on left lord. I'll take sumo. I'll take a lot of different things here. Does green, pink, or orange have the highest fourth rate place? What do you mean by green, pink, or orange? That's a... Oh, the shirts that I wear? You mean the shirts that I wear? I don't know. I have not graphed. I have not graphed my win percentage. I will say this. I like my green shirt the best. I think I look the best in this green shirt. I don't know if that's true. I don't think I have a very objective view on that. But there's probably some slight correlation to like, oh, if you feel a little bit better or a little bit more confident, you'll probably play a little bit better too. I can definitely... You want me to say something that's very, very honest? If I'm having a bad hair day or I just don't like how my hair looks in OBS, I will be playing worse. I will 1000% be playing worse. It will be noticeable, and I don't want to ever see those stats. I don't want to ever see those stats, and we never need to, okay? Here we go. Okay, it would be nice to pull out a dub so that the truly the unluckiest game of all time that we played right before this one is just about a far away memory. We might be in Furriton jail, and also like we wanted Shi into a 1 or a 4. It doesn't seem that good, right? Just because we're in Furriton for the 1 of characters and the 4 of characters, and a lot of the 4, all the 4s are gone. So it's not even pogging up. The only good news about this is that if we end up waiting on a double pair weight for the 2 and the 5, a lot of 4s and 3s being gone is actually really big for us. So I don't exactly know how this hand's going to shake out, but I'm also okay with this. Can't Shi that. Tide goes in, tide goes out. Can't Shi that. This is good. It's a perfect Dishanten, right? Pair, double-sided weight, Omega Chunk, pair with a double-sided weight attached to it. No matter how we get into Tenpai now, we're gaming. Do I ever call Khan? I think if I get into Tenpai and then I draw into the last Green Dragon, I think I slam the Khan. I don't think it's that bad. And I think it's the aggressive play. And this is a game born of rage. Remember that. We didn't have to queue back into the Jade Room, but it's a game born of rage, and I am intending to run it down mid. So... /r/ oh no, not /r/ / unmute all, and now catch me talking some smack to the enemy team. We're gaming right now because my teammates weren't that nice to me. It's amazing that League of Legends can make you want to ruin 40 minutes of another human being's day. That's huge. That's huge. That is so good. What is this? 5,200? 3 Han, decent foo? Is this 1,500 direct hit? 58, not 1,500, excuse me. I thought it was 5,200. It's 5,800. I will happily take that. I cannot believe I am in first. And turns out playing when you're angry is actually one of the greatest things that you could do for your Riichi Mahjong career. Your hair looks nice. Hedgehogs go quack. Number 1, check your PayPal. Number 2, I can see that someone wants me to win today, and I appreciate that. It takes a whole village to raise a child, and it takes an entire 2 different chats on 2 different platforms to encourage Yusong enough to get through one game of Riichi Mahjong without losing all hope. Don't run back in anger. Slip inside the 5 of your mind. Wow, I didn't know that I knew that. You know what I mean? Because I know this song. I know Oasis's Don't Look Back in Anger. I did not realize that I still recalled the first few lyrics. Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might we could have had a half outside hand. I'm not going to blame myself, though. Like, I don't think that was super, super obvious from our initial draws. If we draw back into a 9 of a bamboo, maybe. But then we have an awesome double pair weight on the 6 for the 9. And we don't have a pair right now. So I kind of gotta put some respect on that one, you know? Gohan on YouTube, good tidings, good tidings. Alesh Khan, good tidings. Eva Enap, good don't you know you might find a Sanshoku. Okay, left lord, we should make note of this. We've been really bad at paying attention to other people's discards, but this one's a little too fishy. This one's a little too obvious. Holy frick. Left lord is going for a half flush in the bamboo suit. I could lose my entire family farm here if we deal into left lord's Riichi. Now, this is also really bad, right? Like, a lot of, yeah, I'm just going to get rid of this 1-2 right now. I don't think it's that good. A lot of 3 of characters have already been thrown. Look, I understand that we risk a little bit of Zuzzy for Earth in jail with this 5 of circles, but it just does not inspire a lot of joy. Wow, no chi, no pawn, no nothing on this 5 of bamboo. I think Left Lord sees the writing on the wall, and I think that they're playing to the top of their intelligence right now. I think that Left Lord knows that they need to call Riichi here if they want to legitimately get back into this game. I hope they don't. I genuinely hope that they don't. This is a little spicy, but they haven't started discarding bamboo tiles either. And I think they're going to call Riichi. I think they're... What? Oh my god. What is happening? I was not expecting a 1, 2, 3 chi. What is the Dora? It is the South Wind. The most you can have is 2. What is the new Dora? 9 of circles. The most you can have is 2. I don't think you have any of that. A crossword with the Riichi? Okay, a lot of good things can happen. Something good can work, like a Two Door Cinema Club song. If Left Lord deals into a crossword, which they very well might have to, because I don't think a Left Lord is allowed to fold that much. They're not going to get another chance in the dealer seat. Or if Right Lord deals into a crossword, that also works. But in any case, if you deal into a crossword right now, then the game is over and we get to enjoy first. Again, very, very rare that we get to do that on this channel. I will be over the freaking moon if we can. I need to lock in a little tiny bit about what tiles are safe to throw. I don't see a lot of good options, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. There's a few 4s visible. So the likelihood that you're waiting with a 3-4 is not that high. Like Aphrodite or Joan of Arc. You're not waiting. Ooh, that reeks of death. I can't tell you why, but the white dragon reeks of death right now, and I don't want to be the one to discard it. Someone else can take that first step for me. Thank you. Look, I still believe in this. I still believe in keeping this just for 1 minute longer. Okay, locking in for a little bit more, just a teeny tiny bit more. I think 6 of bamboo. If I am absolutely pressed to do it, like some juiceries that I know. You don't have an 8-9. You don't have a 5-6. You don't have a pair of the 7s. Gaming. The 6 is safe because you're not waiting with a 4-5, and all the 8s are gone, so you can't be waiting with a 7-8. Gaming. Genuinely gaming. One of the best things that could happen. Pairs, good tidings, good tidings. Orangey, good tidings, good tidings. Here we go. Zen, love you, Yusong. Thanks for the entertainment and for helping me improve my gameplay. That's very, very kind. I'm glad that I could be of service, and thank you for the kind words as well. Thank you for the kind words. Okay, what is the plan now? It's to win with a 1-han, nothing hand. Now, I hope that other people are already feeling doom and gloom about me pawning the green dragon. That is the best case scenario. The rest of my hand is not very good. We need some... Wow! Okay, that's so good. And you might see me do some things that I don't want to do. As in, things that I actually really do want to do. We don't need to win by a lot. We just need to win by a little. I don't want anybody else having the time of day. Like, I don't want anybody else being able to, like, wait to get a pair of the Dora and then be, like, waiting. Oh, Justin! Good tidings, good tidings. This is my last game of the stream. But it's a spicy one, so thank you so much for the raid. Left Lord with the Riichi. The Riichi lure has logged on. Justin, hope you had a great stream. Thank you so much for the raid. It's been a whirlwind of a stream. I genuinely played the unluckiest game of my life a few moments ago. So if you want to rewind the VOD, that's always an option. And now we are in the rare air. We are experiencing first place for what feels like the first time in forever. And let me tell you something, it feels glorious. It feels absolutely great. It's Laura GPO. Thank you so much for the follow. So, we do want to fold right now. We are kind of running out of normally safe tiles. If I have to stick my neck, my back, my Mahjong, and my crack out just a little bit and figure out something safe to throw. I think 1 of circles, simply because of the fact that it is a terminal tile. I don't want to discard 9 of circles, because if they're waiting with a 7-8 in their hand, then they're going to ruin my entire freaking life, right? Like, they get to Ron me, and we know that their hand includes a Dora. I had to make dinner. First of all, did you bring enough to share with the entire class? And second of all, we're doing okay right now. Am I allowed to discard this? I think I am. You're not waiting with a 4-5 and you're not waiting with a 7-8, right? A lot of or you could be waiting with a 7-8, but 3 of my apes gone and the 9 passed earlier, so that feels okay. Totally happy with this. I could kiss you on the mouth. Left Lord cuts a 4 of bamboo. I'm gaming right now. The reason why I'm a little bit extra spooked out at Left Lord's Riichi. Wow! Waluigi voice. is because they're in dead last right now and they need to throw some Hail Mary Riichis. Like, they also need value. And they're a Saint level player. They're not dumb. You know what I mean? Like, they absolutely need real bona fide value in their hand right now. 3 7s are gone. How many 2s and 3s are visible? Not enough. I'm going to cut an 8 of bamboo. Gaming. Gaming. Huge. That sumo is also fine. Riot Lord pays the bozo penalty, right? I'm not sitting in the dealer seat anymore. I'm totally fine with that. Nick Zhang, thank you for the follow. Bruce Springsteen, good tidings, good tidings. Holy moly. Why the double south drop? Because it's the tile is so nice, I dropped it twice. I really didn't want to deal into left foot. I was just trying to fold to the best of my ability. South 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. Oh, no. It's not 13 orphans. But I also don't want a crosslord to, like, get back into this game. This hand is awkward. This hand is really, really awkward. I don't think this is a 13 orphans hand. Like 8 orphans or maybe even like 9 with a repeat or something. Like, yeah, that's fine. I think this is a little too far-fetched. We can still go walk a very normal path, put on a shirt and tie, and put on a shirt and tie. Okay, and then cross her with the earliest Riichi. This is so bad. Yostar, join me in prayer, everyone. Join me in prayer. Yostar, our king who art in heaven. Oh, kill them, but don't have too much. Even a dealer Mongon doesn't win, right? A dealer Mongon still is third. It's a dealer Hanuman. Fuck. Oh my fucking god. What was our record today? 1, 4, 2. I believe that means we start in roughly the same place that we end in the same place that we started. Folks, thanks for joining me. Bad by Shoujo. Bad be Shoujo, thanks for the bits. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's gonna do it for today's stream. I'm gonna be back Wednesday and Friday. I don't think there's any extra spicy collabs. Thanks again, Justin, if you've stuck around for the raid. I really appreciate it. I don't think there's going to be any spicy collabs this week, but there's new YouTube videos every single day. And those aren't chopped up Twitch VODs. I do some commentary for Riichi Mahjong. Yeah, and we'll be back Wednesday and Friday just on Twitch at 3 p.m. Pacific. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being so supportive. We did a lot of funny tweets today. Sydney Sweeney Todd be like, he's got good barbers. That's something. We can workshop that into something, okay? I'll see you in the Discord immediately after the stream tonight. Please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Bye.